Alrighty, boys. How we doing? How we doing? Oh God, yeah. Things might look a bit different. Uh, uh, I can explain probably. Um, yeah. I kind of fucked up. I kind of fucked up. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I did a stupid. I did a stupid. Hence the name, and ironic. 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 Coincidentally, lined up with it being episode 21. So I stupid. I did a stupid. Anyway, how we doing? How we doing? Where big chair? Big chair gone. Big chair gone. Yeah. Cartoony. Yeah, kinda. Anyway, how we doing? How we doing? Hello, tacos. Hello, water angel. Hello, minty. Hello, opal. Hello, barkid. Hello, preface. Fiber. I don't know. Dharma. Hello, everyone. How you doing? How you doing? Very good. Very good. Very good. Finding me. I've, yeah, yeah. Just yes. Hello, how we doing? How we doing? Blue name, yeah, you got it. Just in the nick of time. You weren't early this time, so do better. Do better. You have to be at least an hour early. Anyway, hello Minty. How are you doing? How are you doing? Hello Vanessa Top. How you doing? How you doing? How's everyone doing? Anyway, as you can see, no throne. I realize, why do I have a permanent throne that I can't get rid of? You know, what's the point in that? I can just like place one if I need it, but like otherwise it just gets in the way and also looks kind of terrible at the moment. So it's just like why have a permanent throne? And I can put one down when I need to sit, even though like I rarely sit. So I just set it instead, and now look, got all this room to stretch my legs. Great, love it. You know. So I don't know. That wasn't really noteworthy. There aren't really any patch notes today. I think there's one. What's the one patch note? Oh yeah, timeouts just appear in chat. I think that was after I made the video. I realized I need a sort of better way of showing when people get timed out, because waiting for all the notifications to show, during like a Thanos snap or something, it appears way too slowly. So now when people get timed out, it gets shown in chat. No idea why chat is so spread out. God damn it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's fine. Everything's just slightly broken today. Only slightly. But yeah. Anyway, so everything's broken. Which, I was okay. I should probably tell the story. Not really much of a story. There's lines. Yeah. We'll get to that. So last stream, was it last stream? We were sort of playing around with art styles, right? We were doing some cell shading, stuff like that. Office safety has got to keep that distance. Exactly. Social distancing. Anyway, is that not normal? Well, me fucking up is not or pretty normal. To this degree though, probably not. I could have fixed it. Actually, no, I couldn't really. Actually, no. Okay, yeah, no, I need to. Oh, sorry. Anyway, hello, Tanto. How you doing? So I was playing around with the art styles, playing around with cell shading. I played around with cell shading, and I don't know. It's cool, but it doesn't work on a lot of models, right? The cell sort of shadow area stuff gets a bit like on my mask. It was really like weird, and if it happens on my mask, it'll happen on other things. And like, yeah, cell shading didn't really work out. Some of these models are too sort of detailed, or I don't know, UV map. I don't know. I'm not a modeler, but yeah, something not quite right about it. So I was like, you know what, fuck that. I need a new art style because the old one was shit. And I was like, you know what? Let's just go back to basics. Let's just go back to what works. So I went back to season 1 art style, unlit with an outline, right? Look at this. Look how cool I look. You got nice sharp colors, very bold. Looks like a child probably drew it. Very nice, very nice. I like this art style. Admittedly, less sort of detail. I quite like that. Makes it look cartoony. Ew, outlines. Yeah. Yeah. So, on the one part it looked good, but then I remembered what you're not supposed to do when you use this art style. You're not supposed to have textures. Because as you can see, when you do, it just goes a bit crazy. This makes me sick, you make me sick. So it goes a bit crazy because the way it works is the thing it draws a line whenever there's a difference in color, right? So like my mask where it sort of differentiates against the grey wallpaper, it puts a line. The only issue is when it comes to gradients. You see, this is gradually going from one color to another. So there's lots of instances where the colors are different. So it does this, and then the whole thing just turns black. So yeah, not great with textures. It works pretty well with low poly stuff. Like where is it? What's it called? Barrier? Oh, how do I forget what it's called? There we are, barrier. If I put this down, I don't know, right there. See, look at this. This works really well because it's low poly. It doesn't have any shading, any like gradient at all. It's flat colors, so that looks sick, right? It looks good. Same with maybe the monitor, not the keyboard. The keyboard's completely fucked. There's a lot of texture, so yeah. So basically, I did a bad thing, and I accidentally replaced every material with this material, right? That makes it, yeah, and then now I can't undo it. And when I did it as well, it got rid of textures. So like some of them I haven't added back. That lost its textures. That lost its textures. I think the vines. The vines are, yeah. See the vine. Oh god, the vines. It's all terrible. It's just ruined everything. Everything looks like absolute shit. That doesn't. Was that pink before? I don't know. Text kind of works. I think this is meant to be yellow because it's now got. Oh, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Still looks good, does it? Well, it looks kind of good. See, I like how I look. Got that bit sorted. Also, we have ceiling glass. Something we added last stream. It was meant to be for shadows. Now there are no shadows anymore. We're back to the old style. So, yeah, but yeah. Rip vines. Vines dead. I mean, the little guys are cool. You know. They got a nice outline. They transferred pretty well. So that's good. But some things, yeah, not so much. I'm still a wizard. Yes, you are. Sit there. You just sit there. So yeah. So that happened, right? Very bad. The skybox as well. There are no stars anymore because it outlines. The stars themselves have outlines. I don't know how to stop that. And because the outlines are thicker than the star themselves, it just got rid of the stars. They're just little black dots in the sky now. So you see the sun now but alright. Exactly. Yeah. Or just purposely for retina disintegration. Yes. It burns. Good. Look into it. Look deep into its eyes. Yes. Yes. Just embrace it. The beautiful sun. Love it. Love it. Anyway. So, this got me thinking, right? This got me thinking. Everything's fucked. And also, I think I'm just gonna cut to the point. I think we need a change in scenery. One of the comments on the video I posted, which if you haven't seen, check out on my YouTube. It's just like 20 minutes. Just watch it all the way through because that gives good retention. And yeah, just please. I spent like a week on it. Please. So yeah, the video that I uploaded, somebody commented it. Can you change the grey walls? Because I was asking for feedback. I was like, you know what? Yeah, you're absolutely right. Grey walls. This place looks like shit. It looks terrible. It just does. It's grey. It's spaceshipy. It's boring. There's nothing around there to sort of look at. Terrible. So that got me thinking. How do I improve that? Because I can't really do it here. I could, add wallpaper or something, but not the kind of face. I want to go places, right? I want to go to the beach, go to the mountains, or go to a snowy place or whatever. You know, that's what I want to do. I like a change in scenery. Who doesn't? So I got thinking, what are some possible solutions for that? I could, go visit planets and stuff, but I probably wouldn't do that often. It wouldn't, because I'd still have to face the spaceship. I'd probably just spend most of my time here anyway and just forget about the planets. So I wanted them to be like a core part of it, right? So I've got a question, right? New stuff? Not really. It might look like new stuff. It's just fuck stuff. Also, hello, Chosen. Painting stream? Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Paint the spaceship. But no, I've got a better idea. But it's yeah, I've got to ask you a question. Looks like a polar bear rug. What kind of polar bears you got? Very pointy polar bear. Anyway, so yeah, one question. Would anyone mind if I changed the theme of this place completely? So we're no longer on a spaceship. No longer space theme. They still have robots, because, I mean, they're fucking adorable. But would you mind if we set this somewhere else? Just change the theme up a bit. No? No? Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. Honestly, that's the main reason I wanted to stream today, to get some feedback on these new ideas. Because I'm kind of thinking, I don't know how I'm going to explain this. You guys know that I used to be a god, right? You guys remember that? I used to be an all-powerful deity. I think you might be able to see where this is going. Right. Make a poll. Oh, it's fine. My mind's already made up. I just wanted to make sure that people wouldn't be too upset by it. It seems that most people aren't. Anyone here going to be upset if I change it from being in space? Anyone? Or hell? I could add hell. Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Olympia. He's you get it closer. Get it closer. When you have to change the raid things. Yeah. So I'd have to change the intro, the outro, and the raid, which it's not going to be too hard. So those might have to temporarily. Well, I'll add an intro and an outro ASAP because they're like high priority. Raid will come a bit later. Honestly, it'll be actually probably better. I can make a better thing, not restricted by. Because okay, so what I don't like is that, I'm kind of restricted to what I can sort of do. So, if I wanted to add a beach, as I was saying earlier, how would I do that? I couldn't easily add it here. It wouldn't make much sense because we're on a spaceship. I'd have to teleport to a planet, then I'd have to, yeah. So I was like, you know what? Why don't I just make myself a god? Because that kind of goes with the theme of adding whatever I want, all powerful. What if I just sort of turn this into a gigantic sandbox, right? Like Gmod, Just make this a giant sandbox, like my god's playground. Maybe I'm not a god. Maybe I'm like a programmer. Maybe we live in a simulation and I'm the programmer. And, that could be the law. So, just like a sandbox. So what I'm thinking is you start off, there'd be like one central, kind of area, right? I don't know, Olympus, for example. Big old throne room. That's where the stream would sort of start and end. Maybe, like the constant, and then the variables would be the planets. So it'd still kind of be space themed because I'd be a god, right? I can make planets. I can make as many as I want. They'd all be sort of like, I don't know, floating around the throne room. Every time I make a new one, and when you go to said planet, it's a random sort of generation of landmass. Probably flat, and then once I'm there, then I just expand the shit out of my my building system. So I go I can more than just create decorations. I can also create terrain, create mountains, oceans, sort of really decorate it to whatever I want. Change the skybox to whatever I want. I don't know, like a hellish skybox or a nice blue sky or I don't know, whatever. Basically, just give myself the freedom to do whatever I want in a sandbox, like just a big old playground. You know, Minecraft world generator. Well, I mean, yeah, probably not too far off. Place trees around and stuff. I'd probably go like out of body to do it, so I could just like fly around and there's no limits. Because I mean, I can't really place a mountain as a guy. But, you know. What about the time it will take you to make it? Honestly, well, getting the fundamentals probably not going to take long. I could get that done by like next stream, like the bare bones of it, like the very simple throne room, and like creating new planets. That'd be so easy because I'd use the systems I already have. I'd use the system that I have for saving decorations here. Just separate it into their own world files, and then when you load a world file, it just loads that. Yeah, that'd be so easy. Round Minecraft. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I don't know how big. We'll see. The terrain generation is going to be the longest, but to begin with, we'll just start with like a gigantic white plain, just a giant square, and then it's sort of 2.5. Shut up. This is I'm not. This isn't season 3. I swear to God. It's just a theme change. It's like how in season 1, where we went from the square office to the sort of like hexagonal office. Remember that? It'd be like that. A change in scenery. And the better thing as well is it's not going to be like, this to one thing, because it's going to be a sandbox. I can make whatever I want. As long as I keep adding more assets, building assets, I could build a castle. We could have a castle, area. We could have, what other sort of themes are there? I don't know, pirate, maybe. Could have a moon, then space. Like we could have whatever. No, not season 3. Wouldn't that mean you have to change? No, I'll keep the bites. The bites are my loyal servants. I'm gonna find a way. Maybe there's not really a law way to keep them in, but I like them, so I'm keeping them. I'm keeping the bites. They're my robotic servants, seeing as I'm a programmer, and they are the new race that I have created to populate the worlds. There you go. I don't know. They don't ever die. They're much better than humans. Add wings and make them cherubs. Oh, do I just fully go like... Yeah, maybe they're angels. Or devils. We'll functionality first, law later. We are not slaves. Debatable. Vocal! I have no idea why I was standing over there for so long. Pog. T. is that it? Just T. Do you think about pros and cons of each version? Well, nah, my mind's made up. My mind is made up. I don't want to stay here. This place is grey and boring. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How you doing? How you doing, mate? Wait, how many months was that? We got to 4 months. Pog. Gonna get a new sub thing soon. Sub badge. Yeah, the soldier. Don't know if you seen those. They're pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. They're more like gremlins. But yeah, I think I'll keep this sort of art style. And was that you? I'm back from jail. They broke out. Hello, Summer. I'm in space. That you are. You and Summer. Right, old space chums. The IRS caught me. Oh, God. Well, at least you're out now. And get back to your tax evasion. Yeah. But anyway, thank you, Dragonite, for the tier 1. I appreciate. You doing alright? Other than, being lost in space. Tax evasion bad? Well, getting caught is bad. If you know what I mean. Yeah, exactly. Only if you get caught. The plants look with the outlines back. Yeah, plant no good. So actually we're going to sort of go through. So like, I'm going to need to find low poly plants now. You know, ones that have solid colors, no gradients. My old model. Oh God, which one? Oh, this one. I don't know. He died of old age. It was very sad. A minute silence. But yeah, he's gone and forgotten. Gone and forgotten. Uh, Dead. What? Music? You should be stopping now, music. Music. Okay. They're just level when things break. I guess we're just. Oh, it's just fading out super slow. God damn it. I goofed my delivery. I found it. I found it. I got your delivery. I mean, it can only be a bomb, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Or not. Not very natural if he's got an axe in his chest. I mean, to be honest, is that even an axe? The textures have completely fucked up, so I don't know. That could be anything. That could be a third arm for all you know. You never know. The outlines have completely screwed it. So, oh wait, I did a button that resets. Bob. Oh, look at that, lovely. I think I put exclamation mark tutorial as the delivery request because I'm a muppet. Understandable. Understandable. Well, rip. How many channel points that was? 50. Rip 50 channel points. You want uppies? You want uppies, Dragon? I tell where are you at? Where's your character? No, I don't see it. Born Dragon. There he is. You want uppies? That? Oh God, the puffer fish is screwed as well. God. Okay. Well, I probably won't be live for too much longer anyway. I just came on for a quick hello and a quick sort of catch up and check if things are good. What happened? Shh, nothing. Everything just kind of broke. But yeah, your puffer fish is gone. He'll be back when I can get around to adding back all the textures I lost. God, why am I so stupid? Then I see a dragon. I didn't. Thank you for the tier 1. Bless. So yeah, everything's fucked. We're having a change. I'm gonna become a god. I'm gonna ascend to godhood. The streams will roughly stay the same. It'll just be a new setting, not in a spaceship. Something a bit more open. And hopefully I can get that done in a couple days. By next stream. We'll see. Probably very buggy again at the start, as most things are, but it'll evolve over time, and I think this is a better solution. More sort of room to roam around and much prettier stuff. Because editing the TikToks, right, compared to how they were before, all the thumbnails, I just look at them and they become so grey. Look at let me. Can I afford? I can't afford screen share. God damn it. And also another thing, when I become a god, no more need for money. Don't need this anymore. Don't need money, because when you're a god, I mean, well, you don't need to pay for it. Because I'm just all this time, I want to add all this stuff and show stuff, but then I'm fucking money. It's holding me back. Why did I even add it? It's only had downsides so far. It's not challenging. I just go and I play a couple games. It forces me to do stuff I don't want to do. So I'm why did I add that? Money is needed. I don't know. Money has to see. Right now, I wanna share my screen, but I can't because I ain't got 500 quid. Annoying. Anyway. Oh wait, I have a thing for this. Here we are. Give me a sec. Bear with. All right, here we are. Boom. That's my TikTok, right? So you notice a sort of difference, sort of from back down here. Things just had more color, you know. There's just more like the thing in the background is just blue, and there's like a city in the background, and the awards ceremony, and then you get here, grey. It's grey. It's grey. It's grey. You know, it's shit. It's in color in my life. So that's yeah. Hopefully one of the benefits I'll get out of you know. Also, what? Didn't think that would work, but actually it does work. Also, what? Spicy's it. Tony's it. What? Oh, but okay, one sec. Wrong thing. God damn it. Who's it? There's Spicy. Hello, Spicy. And who's that? Doa Top. Hello, Doa Top. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, everything's fucked. I screwed everything up. If you haven't noticed by this plant or this plant, I kind of shit the bed and this chair. Yeah, it's all broken. Not great. I read the blood of the enemies of mighty Godfin. There you go. See, Jekyll's getting in the spirit. That's a spirit. Yeah, I'm transcending. I'm becoming a god. Nothing you could do about it. Yeah, godhood. Here I come, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. A nice little theme change, and hopefully some more colors. And I mean, honestly, getting the throne room is gonna be the hardest part. Making that look godly enough. All gold and white and royal. That's going to take some time. Just finding the models alone. I believe you can fix it. I've got really sick, so I'm trying to hang in there. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I hope you get better. I hope you get better. We got the God complex again. Yeah, well, now I'm making it official. Official. Blood for the blood god. Actually, yeah, what type of god am I going to be? Got to be god or something, right? I'm not like a capital G god. I'm like Zeus, I like to fuck with people. Not, literally, but like figuratively. And we sacrifice like 100 bites to make you a god. Or, yeah, there should be some sort of ritual. I have to sacrifice a certain number of bites to ascend to godhood. God of paper bags. That would be cool. That would explain a lot. I mean, it's not the coolest thing, paper bags. About time. Yeah, well, no, I always knew that. I just put it on the back burner because I wanted to get the features down before I get the look of the thing, which is why like last stream, now that I have the time and everything's sort of up to date, I'm now focusing on the aesthetics, and also hence why I broke everything. So now I'm working on that, and with aesthetics come, you've got to think about the theme as well. And the space theme is just a very bland theme. There's not much color in space. It's all very sci-fi, futury. Not that cool looking. God of anxiety. Maybe. That would explain why I hide the face. That would. God of code. So many things. So many choices. Maybe I'd just be a capital G god, God of everything. The reason Finn wears a paper bag is because underneath his godly form is too holy for immortals to witness. Exactly. That's why my eyes glow. Even though I don't actually think they're glowing right now. Why am I... God damn it, do my eyes not glow anymore? 15. Try that. Is it glowing now? No, they don't glow anymore. Fuck. Well, I screwed up everything. God of God. Yeah, exactly. There we go. I am what you see when you die, Cross the pearly gates and you just see me staring at you. Oh, that could be a thing. I could judge souls that go to heaven or hell. Maybe when you die, while you're in limbo. Actually, maybe that's where I operate. Maybe I operate in limbo. This is how you're represented. Your soul, like that. Like what movie is it? Well, Soul, like the movie Soul. You know, where they're little people. I think they're little blue people actually. They're kind of like this. Yeah. Your soul is like this in limbo where I judged you. Yeah. Very judgy. I don't know why you still spin. Probably the hats, honestly. God of Limbo and the mini games decide where we go, heaven or hell. Ooh, ooh. See, there's so much we could do with being a god because you can do anything. You can do whatever you want. There are no limits. Ooh, Taker of textures. I like it. It has a ring. Slayer of viewers. Yeah, yeah. The god of stuff and things. Hmm. Dude, then people would have to worship me. Oh, I love it. Dude, being a god, yeah, that it's gonna be great. Hopefully I can get that done before Thursday. And if not, then well, it'll be done to a degree. We'll see. We'll see. Hello, Twister. You're late. You're late. Water Angel's got wait, how much? A 40-minute lead on you. Oh my god. Bit of money, you can use souls. How would I collect souls? How would I? I have to murder people to get to get money. I have work. I have priorities. I am the priority. You must prioritize me above everything. Work, food, safety, freedom. Prioritize to your God. Your God. God, I'm already, already on a power trip and I've not even ascended. Are you evil or a good God? I must know. Wow. Is there such thing? Is there such thing? I swear God is like both good and evil. Because he's everything, you know? Everything. I mean, probably more evil leaning, but you know, Finn is more. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Isaac gets it. Isaac gets it. All hail the great one. See, I'm liking this already. I'm liking this already. Chaotic neutral. Yeah, chaotic neutral. I agree. I agree. Most religions define God as all good, no bad. Well, then why? That's bullshit. That's bull. I just blame it all on the devil. Maybe I'm the devil in disguise. Nah. Boring. Boring. God is cooler than the devil. The shader makes your eyes look goofy. Yeah. Is that a bad thing? I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, they're meant to be glowing. I kind of forgot to make them glowing again. So it's, yeah. I kind of like it. I like the simplified art style. They just stare more. Used to see theology type things. Ah, I see. We never had theology. We had RE, religious education. When he misses his god from season 1. Yeah, it'll be. Well, I wasn't a god in season 1. I don't know what I was in season 1. You were all just tiny rodents. You're an infestation that had to. I don't know. Okay, if I humble brag really quick. Oh yeah, I saw you got affiliate Pog. That's what you're talking about, right? Or is there something else? If not, congrats, dude. Pog. Now you get a sub button, right? Nice, nice. Yeah, congrats. Everyone say congrats. There you go. I don't like this god who is with me to overthrow. You plan on making more weapons? Eventually. Once I can, honestly, before weapons, animations is the thing I have to get sorted. I can't, because you can't have a weapon without animations. And the ones I have, terrible. Look at that foot. Oh, look at that foot. Not even on the desk. It's like float. Yeah, I didn't make these, but these were literally the best there are. So I mean, probably it's the modeler's fault who made this to go scam me. But Eh, it's a work in progress. Work in progress. But anyway, congrats, Tony. Congratulations. I don't remember that song by Post Malone. Congratulations. I attackers to make your new models. Honestly, I'm half tempted because yeah, these need to go. I'm kind of tempted to just like make all my own models from now on because like unless I can find good low poly ones that don't have textures like this, then why is this even still? Get disgusting. Get out of here. I don't want to look at you anymore. Grim. Even this one, terrible. I need nice bold colors. I need barrier. You know, barrier knows what's good. Barrier. Look at that, smooth, bold colors, nice, strong outline. Ah, delicious, delicious. Can you sell the bytes? Unfortunately, no. I did. I was working on a thing that somehow I convert bytes into currency through whatever means, sell their parts for scraps or something. But at some point, but then I got distracted as I normally do. Let's see what else is there. Does this look shit? I mean, it probably does. Yep, no textures on that boy. What else is screwed? Cabinet? Are you screwed? I don't think it's screwed. I think it's just right. What if I, you know, yeah, I'd want like the handle to be a different color and stuff. All these like pre-made stuff, they're not that great. You ever need a simple 3D object? You know how to call. Yeah, but I don't wanna, you know, I don't wanna commission or ask stuff because I can't. Yeah, I don't know. I feel bad. What else is problem? Traffic cone. Come on, this one's got to be good. Oh, look, that's juicy. Look at that. Smooth as fuck. Yeah, this is what I want. Models like this, they're like very separate, distinct colors. They look good. It's a code, yeah. What else would look good? I mean, all these flowers and shit are gonna be terrible. You know, they have too much gradient. What else is that? Fish. Oh, I actually did fix this one to look better. Look at that. Fish in the top looks sick. So what else is there? What else is not screwed up? I think that toilet. Could be worse. But could also be better. And all the vines are just, yeah. Look at that. They're so overwhelmed with outlines that you can't even see the green. Which is a shame. But yeah, I need to find some more low poly models. Maybe like a massive low poly pack. That'd be nice. I need to set up a throne room. Do I just call it Olympus? Do I just model myself after a Greek god? Is that what I do? Like another the 13th god. Was it 14th? But yeah. You know, I kinda like the Greek god sort of style. Sort of white and gold, marble columns. Percy Jackson, am I right? No, the copyright. You can't copyright Greek gods. Can you? Make a library of assets and believe until he uses them. I mean, I'm not going to decline free assets. I mean, I will feel bad. I suppose you get something out of it. You get your model in the game. Disney will try. Fuck yeah, they're doing the Percy Jackson thing, aren't they? The show. It's fine. I saw the trailer for it. It looks nothing like what I expected it to look like. You know? I don't know if anyone else has seen the trailer. Actually, I don't even think I watched the trailer. I just saw what the cabins look like. They look nothing like what I imagined them to look like. Put it back into the monochrome with the white and gold. Yeah. But it'll be like white, gold, like green vines and stuff because they like their vines and things. It'll be lots of glowing. Actually, I'll see if I can find like concept art of what I'm sort of going for. Greek god throne room concept art. That's quite nice. Most of these are from the Percy Jackson movie. Let's go back over this way. And the mods be demigods. Oh my god, there's so much lore now. Ah, so many things I could do. But yeah, look at this. That's kind of cool. Like nice white and gold. Maybe sort of like that's just Percy Jackson. That's quite cool, you know. I mean, no color in it, but nice gold. Like a lot of gold would be nice. Look at that. Yeah, it's a bit dark. But you got to be careful searching at Greek gods. There's a lot of nudity. Oh, like look at that. Yeah, that's the one. What? I hate this. I hate this. You want to see the photo? You click it. Oh, where'd it go? Where, you know, like why? I don't know which one it was. I mean, they're all kind of. These are all kind of like. Well, what I don't know. This one. Look at that. Imagine that. And you know, like planets in between like the columns. You know, and then we could like visit a planet and stuff. You know. You know. That'd be cool. That would be cool. How pretty it looks. Are we reworking the ship? The ship is going. Ship had gone. It go. It bad. It dead. How to go from spaceman to pantheon god in 3 easy steps. Exactly. Honestly, just one. You just do it. You just ascend. You know, it's crashing. Exactly. You know, for those that saw the lore in at the very start of season 2, the ship crashes in the end. Spoilers. You need to think about new intro and outro. Yeah, well, for the time being, it'll just be, I don't know, some music, and it'll be like this the previous season 1 one. Just a countdown until I can think of something better, more god oriented. But yeah, I think that looks quite cool. A lot of this is pretty cool. I just like the golds, the whites, the blues, the greens. You know, maybe some purple, bit of royal. Look at that. Oh, what the fuck? That one. Look at that. The gates to my kingdom. You know, imagine. Although the thing is, these models probably do not exist, especially low poly. Like I need them, so I'm gonna need someone to make these. So tacos, you up for the task? You know, you've been getting pretty good at 3D modeling recently. Norse, ooh, yeah, but Norse is cold and a bit too wooden. I want marble, gold. I want the nice things, you know. Yeah, tacos. You think you're up for the task? You think this is manageable? I think you got it, buddy. I think you can do it. Yeah. Season 2.5. No. This is it's like when I went from square office in season 1 to hexagonal office. It's the same change. I can't make that. Yeah, you can. Have some faith. Have some faith. You can make that easy. You're a man of your skills. See, look, Scar's going to help you. Teamwork. Group effort. Gara can make the door. Tacos can make the columns. You know? And honestly, like, if I was to realistically try and make something like this, you know, you just split it into parts. Because I can assemble it. You know, you don't need to make the whole thing. Just, I don't know, make some columns, and I can copy paste those. Make an arch or two. Maybe some gold decorations. Yeah, you know, easy. A lot of okay, no, but that's the thing. Because low poly, you don't even need detail. Like, you see my suit? You see how the color, like, my arm just kind of, like, disappears? You can't even see the detail, you know? What matters is the shape, you know? So just the outline of, like, see that crest thing there? All you'd have to do is the outline. You don't need the sort of details. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but that's kind of difficult, you know? They're very simplistic shapes. No one's going to look into that, whatever, because it's, you know, very simplistic colored art style. That makes sense. We're saying the God thing literally. I think, yeah, it's about time. I think God sort of suits my needs better than a spaceship man. Maybe from like an immersion point of view. You know? If you're asking for the parts, I could probably do it. Yeah. So like simple parts. Could you make me an arch? You know, like that. An arch would be nice. And then I have an arch. And then I just need a column. And then we got a whole thing. You know? If you worked in the Source engine, I could help. I don't understand Unity/Blender at all. Okay, so what? Source, like TF2, that Source, SFM, I don't know. You probably have to make the textures. No, that's the thing. No textures. No textures. You see what textures have done with this this new art style. This is what textures do. You know. So no textures. As long as you just sort of separate the areas into different materials, which is like, that is literally the easiest thing. You just select the faces, press new material, and then it just like assigns a new material to those faces. You know, it's separated. It's like the easiest thing. And then you just do that, and then I can just change the color to whatever it needs to be. So no textures are needed. But yeah, that's the plan, boys. That's the plan. It's probably what I'm going to be working on as soon as I finish this stream, which is probably going to be not too far from now. I need to get to work, and I have nothing to show off. I came on mostly just to talk about that and anything else people wanted to talk about. You know, no plans. This next thing's going to be pretty big change. It's going to be pretty fun as well. The hardest part probably going to be, honestly, I don't even know. None of it's hard. I guess just long. I can make some of that for you, Buckaroo. Ah, lovely. Just, you know, modular assets. Things that you can combine together. You know, basic shapes. Season 2.5. It's not, I mean, I guess it is season 2.5. You know, this is like, you know how like anime in like a season, 24 episodes or something, but then after the 12th episode is like the end of the first arc. This is the end of the first arc. Okay? We're going into the second arc of season 2. You know? Yeah, new arc. Exactly. So, yeah, new arc, boys. New arc. It's gonna be fun. After 21 episodes, that's like a decent amount of time. Yeah? 21 episodes for an arc. Game to speak, it would be a beta 2.1. Yes. I guess we're in beta. I guess that's what this is now. Season 0 was pre-alpha. Season 1 was alpha. Season 2 is beta. 2.1, baby. 2.1. We're at 2.0, now we're 2.1. Oh, good champ. Not bad. Not bad. Anyway. So yeah, that's my sort of. Imagine me just sitting there, you know, ruling the gods. And like the background could be so sick as well. The only issue is I need to figure out how to get this fucking thing to ignore the background. I know a way to do it. It's very workaroundy, and I didn't quite have enough time to do it today. But yeah, I'll get that done for next stream. Will you add more gods? Maybe. Who knows? More characters might come along. Obviously, I need people to play those characters, but, you know. Maybe. You never know. Good. Maybe I am the god and then I have my children. Like, it's like Lucifer, you know, the TV show or the Netflix show. You got God, who's just God, the omniscient being, and then you got Lucifer. You got Amenadiel. He does like his time powers and stuff. Like, they all have their own unique powers and shit. So, I guess that is pretty much just Greek god stuff. You know, and I guess I'd be Kronos then, right? Father of the gods. Yeah, not bad. Anyway, that's plan. That's plan. I'm kind of half tempted to make myself gigantic. you know. I don't know why. I think that might be quite cool. Looking over the planet. POV sort of like this, you know. When I'm like creating things, I just like loom over the planet. Point to stuff. I don't know. Are there patch notes? Not really. There's a single note. Timeouts and bans appear in chat. That's about it. That's about it. For demonstration purposes, who should be my victim? There you go. It now says it in chat. So basically, it just helps with if I need to like I don't know. It's when I was doing the editing the video, the Thanos snap. It was really hard to show off that people being timed out. That was a sort of one clip I didn't really have any good thing for. So, but now look, now I can show this. I don't know why there's gaps in between. There shouldn't be, but yeah, not bad. Yeah, poor tacos. Rip tacos messages. It was the first one I saw. But yeah, it was only for a second. Don't worry. You worry. But yeah. Anyway. Not right. Yeah. So before I head off and go start working on that, why did I get timed out? I was just demonstrating that it shows timeouts in chat now. Sorry, bud. You are casualty of war. I knew you wouldn't mind, right? You wouldn't mind. Gonna be used for child labor and gets timed out. Yeah, for a second and for demonstration purposes and shut up. I agree for free child labor and this is what I get. Why did I time my tacos? God damn it. Now he's gonna start rebellion. Well, he already has started a rebellion. Anyway. Damn, I'm too tall. Normally I stand on the chair for this sort of thing. Not the same. It's not the same. Yeah, where's the chair? Hoppa. There we go. Hello, little king. How you doing? Oh, there he goes. Off into the void of space. All right. Zoom. Lovely. Yeah, I don't mind. Okay, good. Good lad. Off he goes. Anyway, now we get to because I'm going to be wrapping up in I don't know half an hour. Let's just have a little talk like we did before. Maybe this time not about relationships because yeah. it got a bit depressing. Frenchie started messaging me after just to make sure I was okay. I don't know why I didn't think I seemed not okay, but anyway, who's got a topic? Somebody throw something out there. You should change the stream title to what? What? Nah. The only reason I change it is if we're doing a dev stream. Apples or oranges? Is there any competition? Does anyone here unironically choose oranges over apples? I put a dance part and it did not work. Did you? Oh, you did. Why didn't that? Huh. Would you rather play, change suit? Yeah, what the hell? It didn't detect it one sec. Let me reload. There we are, and then wait for it. Sometimes it disconnects. I don't know why. Fuck, there's a cooldown. God damn it. Bear with me. Alright. And then wait for it. Is it gonna work now? There you go. There's your redeem. Well worth the wait. Yeah. I don't know why it does that. After like 10 minutes, sometimes it just disconnects from receiving channel points. No idea why. And then I just press the button and it's fine. So, I don't know. I say we need to Oh, I just did it. It just. I mean, to be fair, anyone else that did it probably didn't get theirs sent through. Anyone else? Oh, yeah. People been redeeming change suit, phone call. Oops. Somebody actually, no, I can just do it. I'm going to refund those. And it should actually trigger them when I refund them. Probably. This. Wait, reject. 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 Wait, 12 days ago? Oh, I'm rejecting the wrong thing. God damn it. God. There's so many. Why did it order it by oldest first? I wanna. Stupid. Stupid. Let's see. Phone call. Reject. There you go. Change shoot. Reject. Lose textures forever or never become a god. So hello, Dharma. Wait, if I rejected it, I should have completed it. Fuck. Now he gets his points back and he gets a phone call. God damn it. Yeah, well, this is... Everything's breaking, Dharma. What do I do? What do I do? Everything's broken. What voice is that? Striker? Anyway, losing my train of thought. Where was I? I mean, yeah, that would be ideal. I don't know why Twitch does that. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for your call. But because you got your points back. You spent it again. I don't do freebies. No freebies here. Right, where were we? Where were we? Striker is more annoying. Oh, that's probably one of the default. The defaults. Housing market is in shambles, but goddamn if I can't lust over houses. True. True. Dude. Places around here. Places in London. Holy shit. Holy shit. They're so expensive. I guess how much my house is worth. And I live in a shitty house. Like, if there were like two of me with my arms outstretched, that's sort of like the width. One but okay, not that not that much, Jesus. Dude, berries getting closer. Million bajillion dollar. What's that in pounds? 1.2 mil. Everything's so expensive. Well, hello blip. It's like 1.3 mil. That's crazy. We bought it for like 300k, right? But then again, we also had a mortgage, and it's just what the fuck was that? Why am I floating? I don't know. Somebody must have shoved you out the airlock. Pranksters around it. Pranksters. Okay, what the fuck was that? My ears. You're right, Blip. Who hurt you? Who hurt you, Blip? Right. Oh yeah, I changed the maximum or the maximum number of characters for 11 Labs stuff to 100 over 50. So most messages should be able to yeah. God damn it. I can't breathe out here, free me. I mean, you seem pretty free to me. Born 1996. There he is. There you are. See, look, you're perfectly safe. Perfectly safe. Well, you were when I said it. Not anymore. That was relevant at the time. I want uppies. Oh my god. You know what? Fine. I think this is probably like the last stream we're going to have on the spaceship. There you go. Oh god. Will spawn on top of me now. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, Isaac? Oh god. You know what? There you go. Much better. Alright, everyone settle down. Settle down. Jesus Christ. Everyone chill. Spicy, get... No, it's Gugaman. Get out of the floor. Since when did Gugaman become a witch? Anyway. Anyway. There you go. Now you got your whatever. Your uppies. Your... Yeah. Good enough. Good enough. I want Mackey's... You... Swear to God, I will turn the spaceship around if you ask for Mackey's again. I swear to God. I swear to God. Mackey's is like 4 light years from here. 4 light years. We have Mackey's at home. Called Rustler Burger. Okay. And he's gone. I want my nuggies. Let me see. Let me see what I got. All right. Which one of these is nuggies? No, no, no. You like bacon? I'll give you bacon. I don't even know what half these things are. Why are they all so shadowed? Hmm. Give you some meat. Oh, it doesn't even have textures. Nah, you can have bacon. There you go. Bacon will work. Now, where are you? Where are you? There you are. Up. There you go. Have your bacon. God damn it. It fades through the floor. Bacon. There you go. Fucking eat. Open wide. Eat. Eat the bacon. Eat the bacon. God damn it. Why do I even buy bacon? Why do I even buy it? Oh, little king's getting dressed up. There you go. You can have a look. Real time. What you look like. Very nice. We crave violence. Do you know? Crave violence. Oh, that reminds me. Where's that package? Aha. Do I open the package? Who wants to see what's in the package? Who wants to see what's in the package? Reiko wants to see what's in the package. Alright, let me just innocently hold this over this large cluster of people. There we go. Lovely. Can I play on the computer? No, you cannot. Last time I gave unrestricted internet access to someone on the computer, he managed to download a virus into the stream. I didn't even know that was possible. Only if you promise, there are more viruses. There you go. You can browse the internet for 5 minutes. Or I enable parental restrictions. Can I get on the computer? I want to look up how to speak Tagalog. Where even are you? Where even are you? There you are. Alright, your time's up. Draco's turn. Don't sit so close. Jesus, you're going to strain your eyes. There you go. There you go. Can I use the computer too? No. Can I get it? Why does everyone want to use the computer? God damn it. What can the computer even do again? Raid target, follow clout, search user. Oh yeah, it does like stats. I always forget. I want to download a virus. Cool maths games. Okay, I'll allow that. I'll allow that. I can't find Isaac, so preface you're gonna have to take his place. There you go. Enjoy. Enjoy. Anyway, so actually, I say this now. Like, this is the last time we're gonna be here. It's not. Everything that's here is also gonna be in the new God place. Thinking about it, all the decorations are staying. Well, at least the ones that don't look like shit. They're all gonna stay. Actually, what's let's play? Who? Which let's play? That is crucial. That dictates whether you live or die right now. Bites 2, bites 2. Bites stay. Game Grumps, I'll allow it. Wait, which one? Which game? Mario 64. Hello, Rugby. How you doing? How you doing? House Party. So yeah, I would have accepted House Party, Sonic Adventure DX. Actually, that's pretty much that's all I've watched of them. Their playthroughs. I wish to murder my clones. Exclamation mark explode. I mean, it'll kill all of you, but you know. Yeah, Rugby's alive, boys. He's alive. He lives. Oh, there he goes. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Anyway, how you doing, Rugby? Haven't seen you in ages. In it. Some regulars I haven't been by in a while. Rugby, XW, Fusion. You know, I guess they have more important things. Can't imagine what. Back. He's back, boys. The Rugmeister. Also, another thing actually I probably forgot to mention. After I actually implement this whole Pantheon update, I don't know what to call this. There's gotta be a name for it. The God update. This update. After that, I'm gonna do shit game again. I don't know why Rugby reminded me of that. Yeah, I guess he was pretty funny when he played shit game last time. But yeah, shit game is gonna come after I do the Pantheon update. That's what I'm gonna finally start working on. And yeah, it'd be interesting. Let's start a cult update. That does have a ring to it. And we at the next light year. Wait, Myths, Smith's Toys Superstore, the new light station. Sure, why not? We're about to crash anyway. How did you get the 3 months badge? Is it consecutive months subbing or is it like total? How do sub badges work? Go to the Lamb update. I mean, it's not a cult, you know. It's an afterlife. You know, it's limbo. Where God fucks around in his little playground. Where God lives. God lives in limbo. Pog! There we go, boys. Do you have to what? To share it? I mean, no. But you're the first 6 month we got. Pog. Damn, boys. Well, it doesn't have the sub badge. I don't know. Is that consecutive then? Damn it. No sub badge. But you would have a sub badge? You would, probably, right? Unless you turned it off as well. I think that's an option. So you should see if it's turned off. But otherwise, you have a sub badge. And it's a little soldier. It's very cute. But congrats, Rug. The first 6 monther. The first 6 monther. Jesus. 6 months. What the fuck? How's it been that long? How has it been that long? Where does the time go? Now I just feel old. I was so close. So close. But so far. Anyway, congrats. Congrats. You'll go down in the echelons of history. Just had a thought about the memories display in this new God update can be like a big old like art gallery. It's gonna be magnificent. Ah, I'm looking forward to it. Honestly, I'm kind of itching to go like start working on it now. Get as much time as I can in to make it. I know. Jesus. We check the loyalty chart. All right, we'll go over. We'll go over. That's what the fuck. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so a lot of stuff is broken today, it would seem. For some reason, the green, when this turns green, it just shows that. Anyway. There you go. There's the charts. Kind of hard to see because of all the vines. There you go. Very good. Fin moment is so yeah. Shut up. It's always fin moment. Anyway, yeah, there's the thing. There's the thing. I mean, you're definitely on them, but where you are, which one would you like to know? Which one would you like to know? I see my score on which one? Which one? BRB. Yeah. Okay. Let's just go with what? Let's go with loyalty. Let's see what your loyalty is. Rug. 58th. 7.2%. Funnily enough, not the worst. Is that higher than Frenchie? 58th versus 45th. Never mind. Frenchie somehow beating you. Okay, that is. You should be embarrassed. Look at me weird because I'm watching a stream at the gym. I mean, best time to watch a stream. Loyalty. So that's the total amount of time you've watched my stream compared to how long I've been lived. So out of 100% time that I've streamed, you've watched 7% of that. Whereas attendance is just if you showed up at all. So if we look at your attendance, it's 25%. Up from 7. So you've shown up at least for like a minute or two to 25% of my streams, but only like stayed for 7%. If that makes sense. I have 0%. He does. Yeah, you're catching up. You're an hour behind Twigster at the moment. But then again, 40 minutes today, you got ahead of Twigster, so you're probably pretty close to him now. You make a leaderboard website or something where we can see them. Yeah, so I'm working on somehow connecting it to the Discord bot. Or maybe I'll do a website. Maybe a website. I don't know how to make a website. If I do, then I will figure out how to put it on a website. I'm gonna figure something out eventually. It's just not a top priority at the moment. Gotta get the God update in it. Yeah, I hate HTML. I hate it. Also, hella hate you. Less than 200 deaths. 202. Use those weird website maker websites. I could do that. Dude, it doesn't tell you where you go wrong. That's what I hate about HTML. There's no like syntax error checking thing. It's just like if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It doesn't tell you though why it doesn't work. I hate it. Yeah. So fuck HTML. If I can eventually figure out a way to upload loads of data, because it's this data is only going to get bigger and bigger. Then I will figure that out. But until then, I'll have to go on a whole arc, a whole HTML arc. Am I on any of the boards? I mean, let's see. What's your You are 39th, 50. You've got double Rugby's loyalty. Yeah, that's pretty high. Not bad. Then you have to change everything. Probably. And also, actually, down here, see that? Attendance, 45%. You're on the board. Can I hear mine? I mean, I don't think so. You can see it. I don't think you can hear it. There you are. You're 101.3%. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I wonder what the bottom is. Let's just 370th. These are just the guys, I guess, that came by for a second. Panzer. Why is Panzer so low? He used to watch me loads in season 1. Anyone else that I recognize from here? Anyone else? Been the Fabulous, my alt account. Me next father. So be it. And look, there's bot distries. 0%, imagine. Oops. God damn it. I double S. There you go. 14%. 42nd. Not bad. How many boys did I get top 3 on? 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of these. I could go through the rest, but effort. Anyway. Oh yeah, leaderboards. Very nice. Very nice. Anyway, I'm itching. I'm itching to develop this fucking application. I wanna get on it. I wanna go on it. So, you know what that means. You know what that means, right? Where am I on the important one? There. You're right there. Goodbye. There you go. Anyway. I got it back to work anyways. And yeah, see? Lovely. So, oh, hey Rugby. Thanks for spawning in. Was it did Blip redeem another phone call? God damn it. Why didn't that go through? Oh. Someone called Rugby. Sorry. Thank you for your sub, Rugby. Hello, Blip. See, it didn't break this time. Pog. Camp. Please don't throw me around after the stream. I do what I want. That wasn't even you, but eh. Been a nice season 2. Can't wait for season 3. Bruh. Also, thinking about it now, some of the redeems are probably going to go as well. You know? Like the booby trap one. Because there's not really going to be any doors. Assassinate will probably stay though. Anything else is going to go? Yeah, you want me? Actually, that's probably the only one that's going to go. No more doors. And invest. Actually thinking about no more currency. But other than that, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's how could it fail? It's just foolproof. Right? Anyway. Say goodbye to currency, boys. Say goodbye to the spaceship. No more spaceship. Blow pan around. Goodbye, spaceship. All the things within the spaceship are staying, but the hull is going. But like all the little things in it is, you know, transferring across. Good times. I'm not that sad because it's bland and grey and shit. And hopefully the next one looks a lot better. But anyway, thank you boys for coming. Sorry it's a short stream, but Thursday should be more, you know, interesting. Probably going to be very buggy. Wait, what? Give the ship to the what? The what? Okay. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yep. Of course, of course.